Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 22nd, 2022. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle here for Capricorn. All right, we have healing light and we have hidden motivations. I think it's very important to pay attention to the fact that you do things and you're not really sharing exactly why you do them. And it heals you to see that about yourself, that maybe you come off confusing, okay? Because hidden motivations, as you see, she's got this cloak, but she's smiling. But in reality, there may be other reasons, other factors, pressing for her or pressing for this energy. The hidden motivations is to get away from something. There's something that you wanting to turn your back on or leave behind. So the healing light is the devil and the emperor energy. And to see that you may be a very, very, I don't know many Capricorns who are like this, but you're showing up in your own energy here. That you may be very, very obsessive about being in control with the emperor here, right? And so you may be, your hidden motivations is like usually with the Eight of Cups and the Justice. That's like walking away from balancing something. So you have the healing light, the devil, emperor, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. This could be a union if you're in a union with these cups, this cups energy. This looks like it heals you to pay, like you need to look deep within yourself. Usually healing light is about looking at yourself. And a lot of times these are very painful truths that we see about ourselves. But instead of it being painful, this is like it heals you to be like, it's a relief. Like, oh, okay, this is what it is. I can do something about this. And so spiritually, this looks like a Capricorn who's looking at themselves saying, you know what? I'm jumping, Knight of Wands. I'm going from thing to thing because I'm looking for something that I can be an emperor in. The devil and emperor energy would be about. That's, I won't say obsession, but that is what you're like. I have to have these things under control. I actually know a very important Capricorn to me. My grandmother used to say that was one of her things. She would ask you, it's like she would call you on the phone, is everything under control? And you're just like, those choice words. And so I find that, I don't know, this it's like I just heard her say this and it's just so interesting. But this looks like someone who enjoys that, right? And realizing that you do enjoy this heals you, right? Because the hidden motivations of this energy is the Eight of Cups and Justice, which means it's not fair for other people, or it may not be fair for the situation. And so you're like, if it does not fill your cup, like if it's not going to be something you can be the boss of or in control, the emperor of, you want to walk away from it because it's not fair to you, because that's not what you want. So this is a healing light energy for Capricorn, or for some out here. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, or another Capricorn in this energy here. Discovery, Hermit, and Ten of Cups. Discovery, is this making you happy? This is an intention to this deep introspection of self. Hermit and Ten of Cups. Does this make you happy? That it's like you find yourself maybe not necessarily alone, but looking deep within again. This is a lot of deep introspection here. The Hermit does just that. He looks into everything. He looks at his past, emotions aside, except this looks like he's looking at his emotions, but he's looking at them from the sense of, does this actually make me happy though? Because something's missing. I'm speaking to Capricorns who something feels missing, and a lot of the missing energy is because I wouldn't say obsession, because the devil energy oftentimes represents this, is that this is what makes it fun for them, is if it's not fun unless they're in control of the emperor and Knight of Wands. I don't want to do it if it's not going to be spontaneous on my level of spontaneous. If it's not something that I'm choosing for it to be spontaneous, it's not fun. So discovering what actually makes you happy is an intention here by looking at all this. And the deception here, Eight of Swords and Eight of Cups. And this is a very interesting deception. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, this looks like the deception here. with the 8 and the 8 is that it's really, things are nowhere near as bad as you think it is. And so this looks like, okay, it's because I think the worst about it, I don't want to have anything to do with it unless it's the way I want it to go. Right? And the deception is the 8 of Swords. If that's a deception, that means that those swords don't really exist. Right? You're just blindfolded and you refuse to take the blindfold off. And so this is about you taking the blindfold off and realizing that you know, this is something that can be fixed. It's something that can be reconciled. I mean, why you're walking away because you imagine there's swords there. And that's the deception. It may be an event or something that occurs and you're automatically assuming the worst in this event. Just looking at it and saying, oh my gosh, that could happen. That could be wrong. And that could be wrong. And that could be wrong. I'm just going to, I just scrap it. I don't want anything to do with it because it's out of my control. And it's not something that I can be the boss of, or I can take the bull by the horns. I don't look like the victor in this situation. I'm going to walk away. And they're saying that that is a deception, right? You're going to end up having to circle back around because you're going to see that the swords are wrong. And so there's an energy of reconciliation in this energy. Like, not reconciliation, but, bringing together. It is reconciling, celebration. Like, there's a celebration here. Like, it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it was, kind of thing. And it will heal you to see that this energy of like how flighty it makes a person. Spirit wants you to see this because if you're obsessive about this and it's like the only way I'm having fun is if I'm the emperor, right? And I'm attached to that devil energy with the emperor is like I must be like it is going to go my way. The emperor wakes up in the morning early to catch everything before everybody else gets up. So if it doesn't go my way, like there's no going to be no fun. I'm not drinking. I'm not having fun. 3 of Cups. We're not breaking bread. Screw that. But with the Knight of Wands, what this is saying is that it makes you a flighty individual. It makes you flaky because then you're not as dedicated as you're in your true power. You're in your true power. You stick things out and you work things to the end. And in this energy, it's like if with the 8 of Swords, you're seeing it the worst way possible, and that would make you want to just say, you know what, Knight of Wands, I'm gonna go to where something else is burning. This ain't burning right. I'm gonna go to another thing. And so they're showing you here that it's like, does that really make you happy? Because you're deceiving yourself in a sense. This is deception. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Well, you got to walk away from it, right? Even if it's not fair. Hidden motivations. It's not even justified to walk away from. Is what they're saying. It's very important to be self-introspective in this day they've got going on here. So you could be dealing with another Capricorn. We have Virgo, we have Libra, we have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here. You could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp in this. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to be dealing with these signs either. They could be in your chart. All right, Capricorn. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.